Metal groaned beneath me, the kind of groan that only steel makes under pressure, under secrets. I opened my eyes. Darkness, stale air, diesel, sweat. My wrists were bound. A zip tie bit into my skin like a promise. Silence. And then her voice. "They'll pay 10 million for a Delta Force operator," she said. I didn't need light to recognize the sound, that clipped tone, the soft edge she used with strangers, my wife. "He knows everything," she added. The words didn't sting, not immediately. My mind went still, colder than the fuselage. They thought I was their payday. They forgot I was trained to disappear. They forgot about the chip, implanted in my molar, activated only by pain. So I bit down, hard. The crunch shot pain through my jaw, but it sent a signal 30,000 feet below, home. That's when I heard them. 2 sonic booms. Not thunder, jets. The kind that don't ask questions. I should have seen it coming. But the betrayal didn't start in a cargo hold. It started in a whisper, a missed text, a smirk too quickly hidden, a call she took in the hallway that night. 3 months ago, after a routine debrief, I came home early. She wasn't expecting me. She was on the phone, her voice dipped in honey, laced with something private. "Yes, no, he doesn't know." I made a sound. She turned like a deer in headlights. Smiled, too fast. "Work," she said, a single word, but it clung. She moved toward me like nothing had happened, kissed me like she hadn't paused her life while I was away, like everything was still whole. But it wasn't. Something inside had shifted, silently. So I did what we're trained to do. I smiled back, and I started to watch. She changed her password, started wearing perfume again. She cleared her call logs. When I asked if everything was okay, she placed her hand over mine, of course, and gave me the same smile I'd seen her use on men at embassy dinners, charming, practiced, hollow. I ran a location trace off her smartwatch. Patterns emerged. Abandoned warehouses, storage units, long stretches of nowhere. Not the places you go for drinks with friends from yoga. I planted a bug in her car. She was fluent in half-truths. I needed full ones. 2 weeks in, I had voices. 3 men, foreign accents, strategy, numbers. They spoke about me like I wasn't a person, like I was a product. 10 million. Delta Force. Biodata clean. His chip? We disable it during transit. Wife says he won't suspect a thing. That last line made something rupture, not in rage, but in resolve. She'd sold me, and I was going to let her. The final piece came in a white envelope, slipped into my P.O. box from an old contact in Signals Intelligence. Photos. Her, and the man I once saved in Kandahar. The same man she swore she hadn't spoken to in years. Not just touching, planning, plotting. Money changed hands. I placed the envelope on our dining table. That night she came in humming, set her purse down, saw it. Her face drained. She didn't touch it. Didn't need to. She looked at me. "You knew?" I didn't nod. I didn't speak. I just stared. She reached for some excuse, some story, but nothing formed. Because she saw it in my eyes. I wasn't hurt. I was prepared. 1 week later, I let them take me. Her plan went off without a hitch. I was sedated, loaded, bound. She stood there on the tarmac in fake tears, watching the cargo hold close, thinking she'd won. She thought I didn't know. She thought I was unconscious. She didn't see the signal I bit down on. She didn't know the jets were already in flight. And when the cockpit radio burst with encrypted orders, "Hold course, await boarding," she didn't know her buyers had just been marked for live capture. The moment the side hatch blew open mid-air and Navy SEALs stormed in, her face lit every screen back home. Captured, broadcast, exposed. 10 million? They'll use that for her prosecution fund. I never saw her again. Didn't need to. I watched the footage once. She cried, screamed, begged, used my name like it was a lifeline. I turned it off before the end. She didn't sell me for money. She sold me because she thought she could. That's worse. They offered me time off, counseling. I declined. I'm not broken, not grieving, just clean. And finally, quiet. Some debts aren't paid in dollars. They're paid in silence. She'll live, but she'll never be safe. Because somewhere, in the dark, I'm still watching.